Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We're back with NHL 20 again. However, we're going to be doing something different. Just something I like to say, something I like to do. Change is good. We are going to be doing a Buffalo Sabres franchise. We are going to do things a little bit differently. It's going to be a full 25-year franchise or until we get fired by the Sabres. Ultimately, 3 seasons is kind of where my head is at. Where if we don't get a good chance, we will be fired. And if we do at least make the playoffs and at least start showing some promise, it's definitely going to extend our contract and our life here in Buffalo. If we do get fired, though, we aren't going anywhere else. We'll just end the series there, as Buffalo is the team we wanted to do something with. They deserve a Stanley Cup. Jack Eichel deserves a Stanley Cup. Yeah. So we are going to put it on All-Star difficulty, or sorry, Superstar difficulty. We are also going to do 20-minute periods, competitive, no fantasy draft, accurate picks, and everything will be there. On top of that, drafting's not going to be a huge with the whole chance of being fired. Though if we do poorly and we have the chance to draft some good players, we're definitely going to take that route or trade as well. There are some players we are looking at as trading as well. So basically, owner mode is on, morale is on, CPU trades is on, GM firing is on. It's basically all there to make it as hard as possible for us. It seems like that's what the Pagulas want to do in Buffalo anyway, just make it as hard as possible to win. So yeah, we're going to jump into it, kind of into this area, the settings area, and then we'll go over everything on the team, what we're planning on doing drafting-wise, and as well scouting. I think we're only going to have 10 scouts, 4 pro scouts, and 6 amateur scouts, so they're going to be kind of spread pretty thin. I'll go into that as well in here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really like to hear your opinion on this. Do you think we can do it? Do we think you can make Buffalo a contender and actually not get fired? We are going to only go the 3 seasons. Hopefully we can keep on, or we'll go as long as until they fire us. But the hope is within the next 3 seasons to at least be a contender in the playoffs. If we win the Stanley Cup, fantastic. But I think just being a contender will keep us on the payroll a little bit longer. Because I know they've been missing out on the playoffs for quite some time. So that's pretty much my plan, is to make the playoffs in year 1. I don't care if we're the last team in, we're going to make it. We're going to be taking a look at this team and who we can get rid of and who we can bring in. I'm kind of excited about this one. Let me just take a look. There was something else I was thinking about doing. I don't know if we should do an internal salary cap. That was a thought. However, they're less than $1 million away from the salary cap now and have used $3 million worth of LTIR this season, the Sabres. And I know they're not necessarily as player salary conscious as, say, Florida, Arizona, Ottawa would be. But you guys can let me know down in the comments what you think, if that's a good idea. What I'm going to do is this one I'm actually going to put up just one a day. I'll give you guys 24 hours to get back to me, and then we can go from there. So it looks like we've got some things to worry about as the owner mode. So let's just take a look at this team, who we've got, what we can do. So head coach can help, whatever. Jeff Skinner, Jack Eichel, and Sam Reinhart. You are looking at, Jesus, how much? 9, 19. So 24 million basically, or 23 million up on that first line. Olofsson, who is great. I'm not really concerned. Let's see. Olofsson fits better there, and Reinhardt's fits better on the second line, but it's not necessarily going to do anything. No, that definitely makes things a little bit nicer. Yep. Alrighty, so Tage Thompson in the middle there. You are a fourth line. Wow, Tage, well, you're a 81 now, so Frolic, Gergensen, Simmons, Wilson, Okposo. To see if I can get... Is Okposo really slow? Is that why? No. Okay, I'll do that. Well, there we go. Sorry, Wayne. I kind of want to just make the team as best as we can. Some people I wouldn't mind getting rid of. I think Okposo is making $6 million for 4 years. He's somebody we could look to shop. Unfortunately, Skinner, I kind of want to keep right now. Basically, if you're on these lines and you make way too much money, Wayne Simmons, that's not terrible for what you are. Jimmy Vesey's making way too much money for a third-line checker who's playing on the fourth line, and Okposo and Frolic. So those are three guys we could look to get away from if we have any depth at all. Lazar, Dominic Cahoon should probably be on this team, and Jonas Johansson probably not. And Lazar, let me see if I can fit both those guys in. Okay. Big Daddy, it's a new season, so let's get right down to business. I have set goals for the upcoming season. I have set my own goals, thank you, that I'd like you to accomplish and have a look at and ensure you are clear on my expectations. Remember, you must be evaluating you based on how well you perform in these goals. Okay, so what do we got here? I'd like you to be within $1 million of the player salary budget I set. 61 point. Wow, you really want me to... Okay, that one's probably not going to happen. And secondary goals, we are a team that compete and wants to win 35 wins this season. 61,956. That's like bottom of the thing. Okay, then you want team chemistry to go up. Okay, well, you're hopeful. Okay, well, I'm hopeful as well, but we're making the playoffs. That's my goal. So again, let me just take a look what we can do here. Gergi, Okposo. Dominic Cahoon. Maybe a Johansson would be somebody we could get rid of as well. And let me take a look here. Let's see if I can get rid of Frolic with that guy on the right. Interesting, interesting. And then if I get rid of Johansson and put Frolic back in there, because I think he was making less money. Yeah, Frolic you're making 4.3, and the other guy's making a little bit more. So we can save a little bit of money there. Defense-wise, Risto is definitely somebody I'm looking at maybe getting rid of sooner rather than later. I like to see Yokiharu can go up there. And then I wonder who we've got down in the minors that we could take a look at. Lawrence Pilot, you're a low 4 on your shoot left though. Zach Redmond, Brendan Hickey, Gilmore. Alrighty, so defensively there's some question marks if we got rid of him. But let me just take a look here and see what happens if we do that and bring Pilot up. Alright. Let's go. Boop. Larson, Johan Larson, exact 9, exact. Really? Wait. Okay. And then sending people down to the minors in the NHL. Center-wise, nobody. Left winger-wise, Jimmy VC. Right winger-wise. Jeez. Alright, so let's go back to edit lines. I'll just take a quick look at what we can do here. Best lines that I don't care about right now. We're going to come back. Those are just guys we want to possibly dump here to save some money and bring in somebody else. So Eichel and Cahoon with Olafson, Middlestat, and there we go. What do we think of that? It's not terrible. It's kind of the same of what we had. We've got a little bit of a tougher fourth pair. Scott Wilson's a two-way tower playmaker. A little bit of scoring from that third line would be nice. Two-way power. And Reinhardt, we've got play, snipe, play. Left, right. Okay, I don't hate that. And then what I want to do is defensively, I want to take a look at, no, Yokiharu up at the top, Colin Miller in the middle, Risto, and then maybe I put Pilot here. Let's just take a look. Does McKay have a nice shot? That wrist is better. You're going to play on your off wing, McCabe. Thank you, sir. And then the last thing that we haven't looked at yet, and I've been worried about the most, is goaltending. Now, Allmark, not terrible. This is kind of his last year. He's got to either do really well. Carter Hutton at 33 is definitely our backup. And then in the bottom here, we have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, who I am quite excited for, and Hamburglar himself. Alright, so I think we're good on that level. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the few guys that we dropped and see what we can do here. We're just going to go to find trade, see what's available. If it's nothing we like, I'm going to see what else we can do. Let's just go ahead and put Risto here. And find trade, open block, Fleury, and the Golden Knights first. Let's take a look at Fleury. How many years does he have? 3 years left. He's an 87 overall, 6.9. Risto is making 5.4. So we're gaining money, but we're also gaining a first. I don't necessarily know if I like that. Okay, let's just exit that trade. Let's go ahead and drop down to, who was it? Frolik. See if we can get anything for you. A third and a fourth from Calgary. Third and a fourth and Sam Gagne. Third and a fourth. Third and a fourth. Third and a fourth and Ben Street. Or Bryan Street. Third and a fourth. And these are in 2021, so quite some time away. Just to clear up the cap space, though, I'm going to go ahead to here and see if you guys would be willing to do these ones in 2020 in here. You give me this pick, then we have a deal. What? Okay. Really make it worth your while. Wow. I'm really glad we're not focusing on the draft in this. Oh, man. Okay, now I knew 2020 was bad. I knew they only had 6 picks. No third, no sixth, two sevenths. I did not know they had no third, no fifth in 2021. Hmm. What if I do something else? Alright, so who was it? It was Frolik. And Jimmy Vesey. Yeah, I didn't think so. Can I get anything for VC? If not, VC's fine to stay. Matt Irwin in a fifth. Fourth in and Oscar Steen. Fourth and fifth. Fourth and fifth. Fourth and fifth. Did Tyler Ennis play in Buffalo? Or was it just Minnesota? Tyler Ennis. Yes, he was selected by Buffalo. Buffalo. And a 7th in 2021. I don't know about that Edmonton. Connor Ingram. Johnny Boychuk, 4th and a 5th to Ottawa. Borvietsky, and a 5th. Actually, I don't. Hey, is Borokop? No, he's a lefty, right? I hate how you can't just see that right from here. Google Mark Boro. Lefty. Steen and a 5th. 2 years left at that. No thanks. I don't know who that guy is. Matt Irwin, Bruins. I'm probably just going to accept that trade. Go to rostered moves. Right, well, best lines that. I forgot we're keeping injuries on, so maybe I do keep. What's this pickle? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to roster moves and bring up Risto, and he's gonna play. And I'll put Pilot down. So Risto. Oh wait, no, sorry. Pilot can go down. Risto's still there. I didn't move him down. What was his name? Johansson can come up. No, he's already there. That's my problem. Akpozo and Frolik can come up. What? Team being over the allowable limit. Well, if that's the case, then Laser can go down because he is a nobody. Oh, he's not a nobody. He is a somebody. But he is not a person that we need to worry about on our team. Sabaka, Dia, Larson, Lazar, Ogilvy, Absland. Okay, so defensively. Alright, and then we'll go back over here. His best line's it. I will put Cahoon up here. Skinner goes there. And Olofsson goes up. Simmons goes. Okay. So, we are going to go with Cahoon, Eichel, Olofsson on that first line, Skinner, Middlestat, Reinhardt on the second, Johansson, Thompson, Simmons on the third, Frolik, Gergensons, and Okposo on the fourth. For defense, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it as is. Everyone's kind of in the right spot, right, left, right, left. Yeah, so almost perfect. Interesting. Okay. Well, then I'm going to do that because I have more of an interest in Jokiharju growing than I do in Montour, and unfortunately, that doesn't help anything. And Darlene would, but I'm not going to move him down. I'd rather him play up on that first line. And then and then goaltending-wise, we know where we're at with Allmark and Hutton, and then scratched, we've got Remieli, Scott Wilson, and Johansson, whatever you want to call him. So let's go ahead and take a look. We are hopeful. Team chemistry is at a 70 or a 68 right now. Fantastic. Team management, not great, not horrible. We're going to go ahead and upgrade and maintain. I thought I put this all on auto, but whatever. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just sim through the preseason here. Take a quick look at how everyone is doing. I do not want that. Set promotion nights. Alright. So, first game of the season is going to be a promotion night. It is going to be a... yeah, it's just going to be a t-shirt. No, it's going to be a hat giveaway. It's going to be a hat giveaway because hats are better than shirts. And then we are going to have one... oh, we don't have a game there. We play Ottawa, Buffalo. Who do I want? We'll play this game at the end of November. Will be a Jack Eichel bobblehead night. Leafs are in town. Jack Eichel is going to destroy Austin Matthews and everyone in Toronto. Then we have this game here, January 30th, against the Canadiens. That is going to be a t-shirt giveaway because nobody likes the Habs. Let's see. We have a game against. Let's see. Who won the cup last year? St. Louis. Do I have a game against St. Louis anywhere up here? Yeah, it's way up there, and we already have one. So we're gonna skip that. That's okay. We'll have a bobblehead night here against Chicago in March. That will be the Darlene bobblehead. And then a week later, we're going to finish it off with a scarf giveaway. Getting ready to take us into the playoffs. It'll be, if we've clinched, it'll be a playoff hat. If not, it will not be a playoff hat. Actually, cancel. What I'm going to do is and remove this one. Which one was that? That was the... yeah. Remove promotion. promotion, set promotion. That's going to be the Darlene bobblehead night. Perfect. And then we're out of here to end the season. Save and exit. Perfect. Sam Gagne and a fourth. Nope. Street, nope. Righty. Oh, alright. Salary cap incoming. I think we should be good. I should probably check, because it's bad if you don't. So we went 7 for 7. 11 points from Jeff Skinner. It is preseason, though, and I don't know how good all those teams were. There was a 7-0 win against Tampa, but Eichel only 6 points in 7 games. Reinhart and Skinner carrying the load. Johansson, Risto, Cahoon, Okposo, Montour, Frolik, Middlestat, Gergi. The only person without a point is Jake McCaig, but he was a +5 for defenseman with 4 PAMs and 8 shots in 7 games. Not terrible, and 14 minutes of ice time a game. Yeah, 100 minutes in those 7 games. Not really a concern. And for goaltending, Allmark looking really good with those numbers, and Hutton as well. So hopefully we can carry that momentum into the season. And we will go ahead, because this is bothering me, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what we can do. Like bathrooms, maintenance. I don't know why they weren't repaired. Alright, well, we're going to repair those. We've got a couple days before the season starts, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are in Pittsburgh anyway for our for the opener. I don't think that will be too terrible for us. Ownership profit 63 point. All right, let's go ahead and oh yeah, I didn't check this fun stuff. Yeah, cap space 7 million. Okay, not terrible. We'll kind of make some decisions around the trade deadline, what we're going to do in regards to any trades. I do want to take a quick look at scouting, because that was another thing I wanted to make some small changes to. So currently, there are 7 scouts on. So you're being fired. You're being fired. You're being fired. And you're being fired. I'm going to keep you. I'm going to fire you. And you. NLA, SLA, SLH. Okay, so you're going to be fired. You are going to go to you're going to go to Extraliga, and SHL Liga Q. No, you're going to go to the Central US of A. Alright, so we have 10 scouts. We have 4 pro scouts, all garbage. And we have, and we have 6 amateur scouts. 1 in each Canadian League, unless I move the guy from the OHL. Yep, no guy in the OHL. Fantastic. And I can't move you. And fantastic. So, yeah, nobody in the OHL. Actually, let's see. Because they're going to all be garbage anyway. I want at least 11. Yeah. No. I want you. Get home. Who cares? Okay, you're going to sign the deal, Jake Walters. Because it doesn't matter. So we'll have 11 scouts. for the best. There's some waivers. Jake Walters, thank you for signing. Yes, I want to assign Walters. All right. Sounds good. Fan happiness is an 83. Locker room chemistry is a 75, so that's good. 1 day remaining for our repairs. We'll go ahead and just do a quick look here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Alright. What we're going to do is see what our overalls look like. 88, 87, 83. Hopeful is definitely right. I am going to want to make some changes here in the next little bit. But what we're going to do is probably sim until January. Stop it there. Before the deadline, we'll take a look at what we can get for Risto, what we can get for Frolik, Okposo, those guys, and keep going. Hopefully they get some points and have somebody looking into them. Yeah. So we will go ahead and just start until January 1st. Perfect. So Darlene has been injured. That's fantastic. Defensively, I don't have a single defenseman up here. Who do we got? Right wing. No, scratched. Remy Ellie or Scott Wilson. Who is better defensively? I don't know. Let me do that. And Wilson is 83. So 3. Speed. Alright, Remy, you're going to substitute in all lines. It's just the way it's going to be. No, it's not. I need to... let's see. Go to roster moves. That's what I need to do. And we're going to take out... so Wilson can go down. And what I'll do is in the system, we'll bring up Pilot because oh, I'm sorry, Uka. It was not my choice. Are any of you guys any good? We got HL2, 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 medium 6, medium 6, medium 7, medium 6. Yikes. Alright, well. Lefty. Yeah, alright, Bryson it is. Perfect. We'll go up here. And we'll take Remy Ellie out. We'll put Pilot in. And that will make things a lot better for everybody. Alright, so we win the first game of the season, 3-2 against the Penguins, followed up with a 6-3 win against the New Jersey Devils. And Linus Allmark, our goaltender, has been injured with a sprained ankle. Not back for a month. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Oh, man. How could you? I mean, sure. Great. At least good old Carter Hutton's doing pretty well. Oh, 2-1 win in overtime. Johan Larsson has been just best lines that. 3-0 loss against the Canadiens. 2-1 win against the Panthers. Holy injuries. Have we been off for quarantine? Jeez. Yeah, best lines. 5-4 win over the Stars, followed up by a 4-2 loss. Chris Streeter's going on. I mean, he is slightly better than what we have, medium fringe. I mean, it's not worth taking on that extra contract. He's going to be back in a couple weeks. So, John Gilmore has some issues. Let's take a look at the draft class. Now, we can draft wherever we would like. Obviously, Frenier and everybody up here is who we're going to be looking at. With the amount of people we have working for us, though, we're not going to get a lot of ideas. So it's going to be a lot of guesswork, a lot of hopes and prayers, and hopefully no tears, because those are real. We're going to get Dia back in here. Johan Larsson is back available as well. I'm waiting for the good news. Here we got Rasmus Dahlin is back. We're going to just go ahead and continue this. Fourth for a fourth, a fifth, and Gagne. I'm not taking your salary cap. Go away. Why would I? That's such a stupid trade. And I don't want your extra fifth. Dude, you just got back from injury. Relax. Linus Allmark is back. So what we're going to do is edit these lines manually. We'll go ahead and jump over to defensive. Lawrence, you are going to be subbed out for Darlene, but we'll go ahead and take care of that. Alright. And then starting line for goaltender. Let's take a look at Johansson. Ooh, not good. May have been better to pick up Drieger, but honestly, it really wasn't worth it. We'll go ahead and switch those two out. Allmark. A couple days before the next game. Are you kidding me? Oh, I should have just kept him in the backup role. Crap. God dang it, you guys. So we're not off to a great start. Johansson is back in. We'll go ahead and switch those two over. I don't want him playing the first game. I'd rather him play the second game. And we lose 7-5. At least we did have the run support. Detroit, the answer is no. I don't want 2/3 and Sam Gagner for a second. Does that sound fair to you? It's like you just tack on more and more garbage. No, thank you, Detroit. Roster management. Rasmus Asplund has been injured with the neck strain. Go ahead and best lines. Roster management. Olofsson has been injured. Fridge. Okay. Oh, man. I'm just going to do this for now. Hopefully we get some more wins. Everybody else looks good down there. I do want to take a look at my scratch players, just to take a look at Pilot here and how he did. 12 games, 3 points, 2 penalty minutes in 18 minutes roughly, so -1. Not great, not terrible. He's got the skill set to be decent. Low 4. You know. Back to edit lines. Sorry, what did I miss? Special teams. Okay, who do you want there? So, Risto, Darlene, Skinner. I mean, honestly, if Simmons isn't there, yeah, that works for me. There we go. That works. And then power play. We got down here. This one I'm going to stick Yuki Haru in there. Sounds good to me. And that's it, isn't it? Okay, that's good. Go ahead here, roster management. Victor Olofsson is ready to be able to play in the next game. We'll wait a couple days. Asplin is back. We'll best lines that because it's the AHL. Michael Backlund for 2 seconds. No, thank you. Roster management. Sam Reinhart has been injured, which is fantastic. I'm going to do Victor is back. And Remy can go here. Okay. I do that one on purpose because I want Olofsson here. And here. Sounds good. Now I'm going to have to change all this around. Hold on a second. Okay, offense. I mean, having Casey Middlestat with a +5 right now is great. Let's go Buffalo. No, I'm not. Man, just terrible. So we're 11-6-2. Sam Reinhart is available to come back. I'd like to see him come back against Florida here. Yep, perfect. That'll be a good time to bring him back. Looking like we're just outside of a playoff spot. Eichel with over a point per game, just not looking too shabby. What is his name? Sorry, Remy. Alright, that should work. Be nice to win the next few games here before New Year, or yeah, before New Year's. We've got a week to go, 5 games in this week, 2 in a row, 1 off, 1 off. Congratulations for good rookies. Well, we're having our night against the Leafs, and then we are at Toronto. So we are now 12, 13, and 2, firmly out of a playoff spot, it would seem. We'll take another look. 4 points out from the last wild card in the East. And where are we in relation to the Metro? So We've got 2 points off. Yeah, yikes. Not doing great, you guys. Not doing great. What we're going to do is just take a look at points, take a look at some player growth, and then I'll leave it up to you guys if we should go ahead and make some big trades here moving forward. Maybe get rid of Reinhardt, maybe get rid of Risto. I don't know. Maybe make a play for another goaltender. Let me know down in the comments. That's for sure. I probably would like your opinion at least, just to see what you think. Jack Eichel, 26 points in 27 games. Skinner, 21 in 2018 for Middlestat, 16 for Reinhardt, who has missed about 4 games. Olofsson, John Johansson, who has missed the most games on the team. That would be Rasmus Dahlin has 3 points. Pilot has 3 points in that time. Ellie has 1. Goaltending-wise, we're not getting a lot of goaltending other than Skinner and Eichel. Simmons is almost at 10. Same with Okposo and Johansson, Reinhardt, and Olofsson. But you'd be hoping for a little bit more. And goaltending-wise, we're looking at Linus Ullmark. 4 games, absolute stud, breaks his ankle. I have a small concern that I have not been playing him, and he is healthy, but I haven't had any complaints from him either, because usually those like to pop up. Goaltenders, Johansson is absolute garbage. No, he is still injured. Let's just go take a quick look at the injury chart here. Ullmark returning December 9th. Oh, we still have another month, so we're good to go, because I am a dummy. So he's going to be back quite soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this owner nonsense is. Update and maintain. What do you want me to maintain? The parking lot. Repair it. Perfect. And then what we'll do is go to here. We'll sim to, let's see, the 9th. We play. We don't play. Let's go to the 10th. Sam Reinhart. Well, all right. All right, Sam. I'm going to move you up, but you have to impress me. All right, Sam. I mean, Olofsson has gone up quite a bit this season. I will put you here and bring him down. I know, unless I can get this one. No. Skinner will get so mad at me. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. Defensively, Lawrence is in for Colin Miller. We'll slip that down and kind of even it out a bit. You're currently in shootout, really. Okay, back to lines. Extras in the 4-on-4. Nope, the shootout. I mean, is Olofsson not on there? I didn't look. But he should be, and he is now. Casey Nelson. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the draft class again. See if there's any reports on anybody decent. Lundell starting to get something. Yeah, guys, this is not going to be fun. Drafting-wise, we're going to be pretty blind. I will continue. And uh-oh. I'm gonna have to bring up somebody else. Like, you want me to do something about it, but I don't have anybody to do anything with. Now let's Unless you want to just put Remielli in there for now. Because I can. And then now I have to do this nonsense. Dun, dun, dun. Who's my next best? Casey. Casey Nelson is an exact 7th. CJ is immediate low bottom 6. You're not who I want. Hickey, Gilmore, Asplund, Bryson. Alright. Matt Hunwick it is. Alright, well if Matt Hunwick works there, then I'm going to do that and split it up a bit. Alright, and the only thing I forgot to do is the most important thing. Goaltending. Don't worry, I'll cut this up for everybody so you don't have to look at my stupidity all of the time and forgetfulness. Alright, so we'll go one more month. And hopefully that helps. Colin Miller is ready to play. We'll continue this for a couple of games. I think he was like the 19th. Buffalo Henry is returned to lineup. He'll now begin carry. Alright. Jesus. Let's see. Yoki Haru. No, where is he? Okay, there we go. Best lines. So 13, 18, and 3. Casey Middlestat has been injured with a busted ass knee. Holy shiz. Alright, well that's going to be blast. Oh my goodness. It's like injury, injury, injury. And this is why I don't play with injuries on most of the time, because it's an absolute nightmare. If you have any suggestions of what I can do to slow those down a bit, it'd be nice not to have that problem. Damn, Reinhardt. How are you upset I broke my promise, Sam? I put you up on the first line. What are you talking about? I gave you more minutes. You're playing on the second line. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't make you play more minutes if you're not. You're dumb. Dumb da dum dum dum. Oh look, Linus Ullmark, injured hamstring. Great. Well, here you go, Jonas. Make me proud. Casey's had some growth this year. Oh my god. Oh, whatever. Just best lines. Best lines. Best lines. Jesus. I'm just losing it here, man. Every day is another injury. Every day. Well, Sam, I kept my promise the first time, you idiot. So don't even. All right, well, 17, 20, and 4, 10 points out. I'm not very happy with how things have been going considering how we did in the preseason and how our team looked. Yes, there were some issues. However, injuries have been our biggest problem. So, players I am interested in trading, and I want your help looking into in what you think we should do. Sam Reinhart. Let's just take a look at what you got. PK Subban is available. Nope, not taking on that contract. Let's see. Risto, slightly better. No trades found for Risto. Okay. That's definitely something we can figure out ourselves. Let's see. Jeff Skinner. No trades. Okay. Yeah, because that contract is ridiculous. Well, he's 27, but Jesus. Frolik was somebody we were looking at. A third and a fourth, a third and a fourth, a third and a fourth. Kevin Hayes and a fifth. No, thank you, Kevin Hayes. A third and Alan Steen, third and a fourth from Vancouver would probably be the best option. So Frolik to Vancouver is kind of what I'm looking at. Who was the other guy we were looking at? He's just going to be worse and worse. Kyle Okposo. Absolutely nobody wants him. So not a lot of options there. Honestly, I think it's probably best we just tank at this point. I don't like saying that, but unfortunately, not enough has been done to this team. So Eichel is safe, Skinner safe, Olsen, Cahoon is safe, Middlestad's safe, Reinhardt's safe pretty much, Hansen, Simmons, Risto. Like, Risto's been alright for us. It's honestly just been the fact that we've had a ton of injuries, an absolute ton. Allmark has played 13 games. And the games, he was great in the first 4 games, and then he just hasn't been able to get it back. Rookie skaters, nothing to say there, and no good information on. So yeah, 10 points out at New Year's. I mean, it's possible to make the playoffs, but we are going to have to make some trades. The entire league, we are 23rd. So we are quite a ways out from securing a spot. We are that 48 points because that is the last wildcard points. So 10 points. I don't know if we're going to be able to bridge that gap with the team that we have, with the injuries, defense, and goaltending issues that we have. Eichel is a 91. That's great to see, though. He is an absolute beast, and that's the problem, is I want him to win a Stanley Cup. I want him to have a team around him that is capable of doing that. So we're going to leave it here. Let me know down in the comments if you think we should make any trades, who you think I should go after. I'm going to do some digging here off camera and then when we come back, I'll have a couple options for everybody, and we'll go from there. So thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. You guys have yourself a great one. Bye.